Alright? We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are here in the spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We are here to wake up our people of Negroid, Latinos, and Native American. Also, we are here to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known in the Bible as ancient Babylon or Babylon the Great, which will be destroyed in the third world nuclear war.
That's right. America is in the Bible. Right? America is in the Bible, and it's known as Mystery Babylon the Great. It's going to be destroyed in the third world nuclear war. Thus says the Lord. Alright? America is in the Bible, right? And it's going to be destroyed in the third world nuclear war. Go to the scripture we start off with every week, huh?
Alright, Revelation 18:21. And it reads, "And a mighty angel took a stone, like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all."
Right, thus with violence shall America be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Right, and that is obvious right now. Right, this country is divided. Right, it is divided. Right, and everybody's at everybody's throat. Right, it's divided on a civil level. You understand? And on a racial level. You understand? And on a financial, economical level. Right, this country is totally divided. Right, and the two sides are going to clash. Just a matter of time. Two sides are going to clash. You understand? But for my people, this is how you're going to escape that violence that the brother just read about. Right? Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. This is how you're going to escape it. Revelation 18:4, right?
Revelation 18:4. And it reads, "And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plague."
Right, separate from her. Right, the customs, the behavior, the manner of life, that alternative lifestyle, separate from that whole lifestyle. Right, that whole behavior. Right, separate from the customs, that you're not caught up in the plague that's coming. That plague is that violence leading to the destruction. All right, you don't want to get caught up in it. Give me the apostle. Right, because all these things are prophesied to happen. Right, we're reading it out of the Bible. Right, it's not a romance novel we have here. Right, it's not a Nancy Drew book. This is the Bible we're reading. Right, and what we're saying is prophecy. Right, the prophecies of American destruction. It's prophesied to happen. Right. Give me 2nd Ezra 15:1. It is prophesied to happen. But before that final destruction comes, you're going to have anarchy, chaos in the streets. You're going to have a civil war, race war. Start at verse 1. You're going to have a civil war, race war. Right? Just wait till this economy collapses. Just wait till this economy collapses. Wait till you can't get your chief things in life. What I mean by that is the things for survival. What's going to happen when you can't get your water, food, clothes, and shelter? What you going to do then? People are going to resort to violence to get those things, right?
Right. 2nd Ezra chapter 15:1. And it reads, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Right? "Which I will put in thy mouth, says the Most High."
Right, the Lord said, speaking to his people ears the words of prophecy. When we say America is prophesied to be destroyed, it's prophecy. Right? When we say America is going to be destroyed by violence, it's prophecy. Right? And that's what we're speaking in our people's ears. Now whether they hear or forbear, it's on them. Right? Read on.
Verse 2. "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true."
Right? Where's this written? In the Bible. Right? In the Bible. The Bible is the only book with prophecies in it. Right? No other book have prophecies in it. You understand that the prophecies that the Bible speaks of, it's coming to pass. Right? Every day these things are coming to pass. So you know it's legit. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, or a man that he should repent. Alright? We don't know.
Verse 3. fear not the imagination against thee, not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Incredulity means disbelief. Right? Don't fear what people imagining in their mind, what they're thinking. Right? Don't even worry about their disbelief. Even if they don't believe in what we're saying, if they don't believe in the Bible, or if they don't believe in the true and living God, the God of the Israelites, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So what if they don't believe? Right? So your unbelief make the face of the Most High without effect? God forbid. The Most High will be true and every man a liar. All right? Read upon again, huh?
All right, verse 3. Fear not the imagination against thee, that not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
This is why. Read on.
Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Period. Right? You're going to die in your disbelief. You see, you're going to die in your disbelief. All right? Read on now.
Verse 5. Behold, said the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world.
All right? The Lord said he's going to bring plagues upon the world. Right? He's going to bring plagues upon the world. What are these plagues? Read on.
It says the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right? The Lord said he's going to bring the plagues. And the plagues are sword, famine, death, and destruction. You understand? That's what the Most High is bringing up in these last days. That's the plague the Most High is bringing in these last days. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right? But the thing is, why is he doing it? Why is God, who y'all call God, doing these things? Read on now.
Verse 5. Behold, said the Most High. Verse 6. For the wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right, read that again. This is why the Most High is bringing these plagues. And what are the plagues? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Why is he bringing these plagues? Read that again now.
Verse 6. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
That's why wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The earth is wicked, right, on all levels. Right, when they're talking about an alternative lifestyle, wickedness, right? Whether you're dealing with witchcraft, wickedness, which is selling drugs. Selling drugs is just as witchcraft, right? Come from the word pharmakia. That's where the word pharmacy comes from. You understand? There's nothing but witches' brews going on. You see, this earth is filled with wickedness, the immorality that's prevalent in the society, right? And it's being glorified. That stuff is being glorified. All manner of wickedness, adultery, you name it. All right? Read on now.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? The wickedness now has reached up to heaven. Right? The wickedness in the world has reached up to heaven. Right? And now the Most High is going to take action. See that? The Most High is going to take action. But this is not the first time this ever happened. All you got to do, right? All you got to do is think back of old, right? Think back in old, and you see anytime the world gets corrupt as it is now, what the Most High do? He passed judgment. Let's get that real quick. Get Genesis. All right. Let's get that real quick. As I'm saying, right? When you're reading Romans 15 and 4, it says, whatever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. You understand? So let's go back in time, right, and see what happened when the earth was corrupt as it is now. Right? When the earth was corrupt back in the past as it is now, let's see what the Most High did. What you got on? Genesis 6 and 5.
All right, Genesis chapter 6, verse 5, and it reads, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of men was great in the earth.
Right, the Most High saw, this was back in the time of Noah. Right, back in the time of Noah, the Most High saw, right, how the wickedness was going on in the earth. Right, read on.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Right, meaning men were just doing wickedness continually. are straight out wicked like they are now. Whether they call themselves transgender, you understand? All these new terminology to justify their wickedness. That's not normal. Right, jump to verse 11 now.
Verse 11. It says, the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
Right, the earth was corrupt before the Most High. You see that? As the earth was corrupt back then, the earth is corrupt the same way now. It's defiled the same manner. Ain't no different. Right, read that again, huh?
Verse 11. The earth was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
Right, the earth was corrupt before the Most High God, and the other thing, it was filled with violence. Right, look what's going on throughout the earth right now. Look at the violence going on throughout the earth right now. Right, you're gonna tell me that you ain't seen that during the last days? Huh? It was corrupt back then, and violence was our plague in the earth back then. Guess what? The same thing is happening now. The earth is corrupt now, and violence is plaguing it right now. You understand? Whether it be over in the eastern hemisphere, right over in the Middle East here in Africa, whether it be over in the western hemisphere here in America, south and central, right? You see how the place is filled with violence? You understand? Whether it be over in Asia, filled with violence. Look at all the troop movements, right? And North Korea testing their nuclear weapons, right? And every country is running drills, right? Getting ready to what? To do more violence, to do more killing, right? To do more killing when this war jumps off. You see that the earth is filled with violence. Just as it was back then, it is now. Read on now.
Verse 12.
Matter of fact, jump to verse 11.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
Right, exactly. The same thing is going on now. Right, read on.
Verse 12. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Right, all flesh has corrupted their way upon the earth. You understand? And y'all know that to be so. Y'all know that to be so. You understand? Again, look at that alternative lifestyle they're cramming down your throat. Right? Look at the lifestyle they're glorifying. Right? Look at the lifestyle they're glorifying. That's why we start off with Revelations 18:21, week in and week out. Right? And we always give it a solution, which is Revelation 18:4, which is you have to come out from among them. Right? Come out of that way of life. Come out of that manner of life. Right? But there's a judgment coming when you're going to have to give an account for it. Right? Read on that.
Verse 13. And the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is full with violence to live. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Right, so you see that? The same thing applies now, and that's the point I'm making. The same exact thing applies now as it was back then. Right? Whatever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning. You understand? It's kind of like that saying, the lesson we learn today are written on the tombstone of others. You see? The lesson you learn are written on the tombstone of others. You just look and see in the ancient world what their judgment was. You understand? Look and see what their action was and what their judgment was. And you see, if you see the same thing is continuing on now, you know what the judgment is going to be now. So their actions are the same, right? Jump to verse 17.
Alright. Verse 17. And behold, even I, will bring a flood of water upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is on the earth shall die.
Exactly. So the Most High flooded the earth back then in the time of Noah and saved just Noah, his family, and the animals that was on the ark. Everything else perished. You understand? Everything else perished. Why? The earth was corrupt and filled with violence. Today's time now, what is going on? Let's get that. 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter.